Hi, it's Agnes here, Gloucester Community Builder for Moorland. We are today at the Gloucester Skate Park with the Gloucester Skate Project. So we came today to, chat about the great place and great energy here. And I've got Joshua, who is one of the skater from Gloucester Skate Project, and just we asking few questions about their journey, about this story. How long have you been here now?
So I've been coming to the park when it was the original half, when it was first built, actually, like 2006, 2007. So I've been coming here for near enough 18 years.
Wow.
And so I've literally been coming since then and seen that bit, and I remember it before even the original concrete, when it was just this metal half pipe and a jump box. That was a very long time ago now.
Oh, this is a long time then. So how this skate park project changed the place, and how this project brought community together?
So we've always had a community, sort of like all skateboarders have a community, but it's always very like skateboarders are the skateboarders, the BMXers are the BMXers, and the bladers and the scooters, they're all separate. But since it started, like everyone's sort of just like gelled together a lot better. So it's easier to be like, oh, the BMXers here, let's go skate with them, or the scooters, or whereas back in the day, it was like, if you're a skateboarder, you'll just talk to the skateboarders. And you have like one guy who would go talk to the BMXers for you. Like you wouldn't really interact that much, but now it's just a lot better because it's all very close.
And I could see that brought a lot of new skaters, young people, and even toddlers.
Yeah, toddlers. Teddy. I don't know where he is, but yeah, he's like 2, I think.
Oh, wow.
Comes with his dad.
Yeah, can you share your favorite memory about the Gloucester Skate?
So a favorite memory would probably be, so there's a skateboarder who comes down called Jimbo. Obviously he's called James, but Jimbo. And it's probably about 13 years ago now. And on the concrete quarter pipe, the old one with the red on it, he did a tray flip, so a 360 kick flip, and above the copings to the top of it, and he was about that high above it, which is amazing. But I remember him in the air, and I was stood at the bottom, and he was like cross-legged up like that. And there's a photo of it somewhere. I remember seeing it probably about 10 years ago, but it's probably my favorite memory here. It's just the best thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, brilliant. And enjoy the music later on as well.
Yeah, enjoy the music when he gets his DJ stuff out.
Yeah, the DJ. Thank you very much, Joshua, and have a great day as well. And thank you as well for your time.
Thank you.
Hi, it's Agnes. We are at the Gloucester Skate Park, and this is Callum.
Hey, my name is Callum Doxey. We're doing a skateboard jam today. This is the first of 5 events that we're putting on over the summer holidays. Obviously, everyone's allowed to use the park anyway. We're sort of just having friendly competition, some spray painting workshops, DJs, and just giving out some prizes and stuff like that. We've just finished the under 16s jam. So we're in a little bit of a free skate for half an hour at the moment, and then the adults are going to go on in the next sort of half an hour and get their time. And then, after that, it'll be just a case of we're going to have some DJs. We've just had the half pipe prepped for some spray painting this afternoon as well, where hopefully the community will get involved and help build a little mural.
A few years ago, we met here together with the Gloucester Skaters here, I remember. And can you tell me the beginning of how the group was formed and the first conversation with with me and others?
So the very beginning was probably around 2020. There wasn't sort of like an established group, but there were a couple members of the community who were just trying to get things done. Like the lights got installed, for instance, and that was partially from something. There was some funding from the past, and we had someone in the community who was sort of pushing to make sure they got installed. And off the back of that, in 2022, we put on a fundraiser. We were trying to raise money for the pub track, but it was a lot of money, and we didn't quite make it, unfortunately. So in 2024, I basically had a major injury, and it stopped me from skating. So I had a lot of time to think. I was still coming down the park and seeing my mates and chilling out, and I sort of just missed the environment, so I was here quite a lot anyway. I think around that time, Agnes was coming and visiting us maybe once every couple of weeks and sort of giving us a nudge. And I don't think we were looking to do anything, but I think the more time I had sort of sitting around thinking, we started chatting as a group and coming together basically. And yeah, so we started this in 2024. This is our second year of events. We had 2 events last year. There was an Easter event and then a big summer jam. This year we're doing 4 smaller events. This is the first of those 4, and then we're going to have a big summer jam at the end. And yeah, basically we're doing all this because we want to try build a community centre here, be able to run workshops, help people sort of use their equipment safely and teach kids, and hopefully raise some money so we can build better facilities in Bakersfield. The last sort of thing that's, in terms of skate park, that was done was the side closer to us, which was built in 2017, and that came under a group that were active in Gloucester Skate Park. They were bikers, sort of around the age of 16 to 20, and they were all going to council meetings, and then they found out about some Section 106 money that came from the incinerator that was built, and that's basically what funded that side of the park. And not much has been done to the skate park since sort of when we started in 2024. So since we've started, we've had the half pipe refurbished. That half pipe's about 20 years old. It's probably only got a couple years left in it, so we thought we'd make it nice and safe for the remainder of his life and make sure people can carry on using it before it has to go. Obviously putting on events, we painted the little hut over there last summer and jet washed it and made it all nice so it was a bit more inviting. It was sort of, these sorts of places can be quite common for people just to come and chill out and maybe not really be a part of anything or get involved, like a lot of loitering and stuff like that. But over the last year or so, lots of parents have been coming down, lots of children have been getting into skating and scootering and stuff like that. And yeah, as you can see, the community is massive. So yeah, I think it's working.
Can you tell us more about the green flag status? Because that was really big, significant moment for the Gloucester Skate park.
Yeah, so I had been going to council meetings, so the Gloucester Park Forum meetings. They've changed now. I believe it's Gloucester Park Community and Friends or something. I have to double check that, but yeah, basically that was members of the community in Bakersfield and Gloucester Park. A lot of the litter pickers, members of the council, green spaces officer, and last year we were going to apply for the green flag. Gloucester Park has never had a green flag before. I think we've applied for it a few times and it's been quite difficult to get. So they writ a little bit on the park and I was basically chosen to do a little write-up on our community in Bakersfield, and yeah, we ended up getting the green flag. And we were a bit confused in the beginning whether it would sort of bring anything in terms of funding or opportunities, but the fact it's kind of there, I think it's really, the community have seen it and sort of thought, wow, that's like, it is an achievement regardless of whether it's actually done anything. It's not a new object for them to skate, but they can see something. I think it was a proud moment for us getting that, I think, and I think the community sort of thought, okay, stuff's happening, and you know, this is a really good sign for us.
Brilliant, thank you. Yeah, and the last question: what are your hopes and the Gloucester Skaters for the future of the Gloucester Skate Park?
Yeah. So since we started the project in 2024, we knew it was going to be a pretty long road to get what we wanted, which is we want basically a community centre here built from containers, solar panels, completely off the grid, good for the environment, stick to the green flag sort of, and we want to be able to give opportunities to young people basically, whether that's giving them equipment if they can't afford it, or if it's a rainy day and they got nowhere to go, they can come sit in, they can do some workshops with us, and we want to be able to raise money to provide facilities. Like that half pipe is going to go at some point, and when that goes, that's going to be a big part of the skate park's history gone, as well as a very big obstacle that people use. So I mean, when that's gone, we're really going to want to try and put some in there, you know, and it might take a long time, but something like the container would help aid us basically raise the money without having to rely on council too much. Obviously, I've been going to meetings a lot, and I know it's difficult to sort of get money through the council. We apply for grants. We've been pretty successful in applying for grants for our events, and I mean, we can't appreciate it enough because it's made it a lot better. Every year it gets better and better, and the turnout's getting better and better. So it's really good. But we want to be able to have that there and sort of provide opportunities. I think in the future we would like to sort of bring some youth up and get them to sort of take over the community centre at some point, and obviously I'll be willing to sort of step back and offer my support to these young people to sort of pass on the mantle, I think, and keep the project going. I would love to do it forever, but I think I'm going to do it for a few years if we manage to get it there, and then I'm going to try pass it on to the next generation, and hopefully they can sort of provide what the youth need. I think they'll know better than I will at that time. So yeah.
Thank you very much. And like I said, come to the Gloucester Skate Park and enjoy skating and building community together. Thank you. Hi, it's Agnes here again, and this is Claire. Claire is one of the residents from around here. Hi Claire.
Hi.
Yeah, lovely to see you today at the event.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know this Gloucester Park now for many years.
Yeah.
Did you see any changes since the involvement of the Gloucester Skate project? And if it's
I mean, obviously it was. I used to play over here as a child. Things like this didn't exist then, and there aren't many places for children to go at the moment. When this first started, it was just a very small area, but the Gloucester Skate Project have built it into a larger area. They've created a place where I feel safe to bring my children. They're very inclusive, you know, ethically. They just involve the children, they make them feel safe, they support them in what they want to do, and you know, this is what we need in Gloucester. We need a lot more things like this for people to be able to come, feel part of a community and be able to enjoy themselves, and you know, they give their own time and they give back to the community and the children all the time, and without them we wouldn't have anything like this.
Oh, thank you, Claire. I'm with Anna, one of the local residents from around here. Thank you, Anna, for your time. Would you like to say more about the Gloucester Skate Project and how this all changed to something really positive?
A while ago it was very derelict and not safe to come. Now it's just it's amazing. It's like a community. They encourage the next generation of skaters. So whereas the older ones are here, they're very advanced and they know what they're doing. There's children on skateboards and they're also on scooters. They're all over the place, but they're not negative towards that, they're encouraging. I just think it's amazing the fact that they want them here, they want the next generation to excel. It's just great. They do competitions, they're giving away free gifts all the time to them. I just think it's great.
Brilliant. Thank you much for your time. Then enjoy the event today.